Hello, that's what I'm going to say. Okay, this is a demonstration on using symbols and putting animations inside movie clips. So last lesson we made a rocket ship in its own layer and we made it a symbol which allows us to double click inside the symbol, give it its own layers and eventually give it its own internal animations. And once we do put something as a symbol, it's in the library as well, so we can reuse it and we could also edit it from the library. But anyway, I'm in the rocket right now, as you can see up the top. I've got a different layer for the nose, lights, body, rockets, flame, wings. Because these are on different layers, we can independently animate them. So I'm going to just do this with the flame now. I'll zoom in a bit so we can see. That'll do. So even though we're inside the rocket ship, what I'm going to do is make a symbol inside a symbol. So I'm going to call this flame. I'm doing this so I want to add some color and effects. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I want to add some filters. I'll give it a glow, because all good flames should have a glow. Maybe not that much. Actually, just going to double click inside this, take the stroke away. Glow will probably look better then. Yeah, that'll do for now. You can adjust that later. Okay, going down to the timeline now. I'm going to give the flame some animation, so I'll do this one over 10 frames. So I'll create frames up to that point. We've got our flame, so I'll put a keyframe in the middle. Whoops, keyframe at the end. If it's uneven, just remove the frame here. I'll clear the frame. Remove the frame. Okay, so in this keyframe, the flame can be like this. In the middle keyframe, we use the transform tool. Make it a bit bigger. And then we've got it back to normal there. So I'll just go the classic tweens, 2 of those. So then the flame will be doing that repetitively. I'm also going to I'll duplicate the layer. So I've got flame copy. I'll just move that over as well. I'll need to do that with each keyframe, otherwise it'll do that. So clicking the second keyframe, moving it over, final keyframe, moving it over. Okay, so that'll basically look like this on loop. Something else I could do, going to lock everything, unlock the lights layer. So I had a little light here. Just going to copy and paste this 3 times. I'll break them all apart. And then maybe in the 4th frame, I'll insert a keyframe and I'll make the color of these lights. Oops, not the stroke. Red. And maybe over here I'll insert a keyframe and I'll make the color yellow. Cool, so now we'll just have flashing lights. Because we can. Okay, so this is the internal animation for the rocket, and this will repetitively loop forever on our main timeline. So let's have a look at that. Well, that was my first scene. Control-Alt-Enter will export just the current scene. So now we've got that internal animation always happening. We can just animate our rocket as normal. So I'll insert frames. Whoops, on all these layers. And I might get the rocket ship to start small. And over here, and then it can eventually get bigger. Whoops, hold shift. create a keyframe. Classic tween. Okay, when it's on the regular timeline like this and it's a movie clip, you're not going to see the animation, but you'll need to export it and then you will see it. Okay? So what I want you to do is go on your rocket ship, create some kind of internal animations in there, and then just do a normal point A to point B animation on your main scene.